Good afternoon. Greg here from G-Dog Sports. Hey, we're going to be taking a look at the next game coming up here today on the college football slates, the annual Iron Bowl, which has the Alabama Crimson Tide heading to Auburn to take on the Tigers in this annual SEC matchup. With quarterback Bo Nix out for the year with a broken ankle, Auburn's best offensive weapon is tailback Tank Bigsby. Alabama's defense is, as usual, strong against the run, ranked 5th in the FBS at 85.9 yards per game, although Florida showed earlier in the year that it's possible to gash that defense with a ground attack. Something we'll have to give today where the third-ranked Crimson Tide, 10-1 overall, 6-1 in the SEC, will try to hold on to their spot in the college football playoffs top 4 against a bitter rival that would love nothing more than to ruin their season. Bigsby appears to be the Tigers' best chance, coming off a 164-yard game last week in a 21-17 loss at South Carolina. Bigsby is 60 yards away from 1,000 for the season. As good as Bigsby's been at times this year, he has 5 100-yard games. He's still going to need a little help from quarterback TJ Finley. The LSU transfer led 2 touchdown drives in the first quarter against South Carolina, but couldn't get much done after that. Finley was just 17 of 32 for 188 yards and a touchdown. It's going to be harder for the Tigers, who are 6-5, 3-4 in the SEC, to get the result they want if they can't back up Bigsby with some kind of passing attack. Auburn's offense probably has to double what it scored last week just to have a chance, and even that might not be enough. Alabama's averaging 44.4 points, meaning 42-35 victory over Arkansas last week that clinched another SEC West title, actually checked in below their average. Of course, Bryce Young's 559 yards and 5 touchdown passes still produced a few wows that might have swung some Heisman Trophy momentum his way. Young's first season as a starter has produced 3,584 yards, 38 touchdowns, just 3 interceptions, and 367 passing attempts. And it's not like he's always been able to work from a clean pocket. He's actually absorbed 26 sacks, probably scrambled out of others with his ability to keep plays alive. The Tide are 19.5-point favorites, but Jordan-Hare Stadium hasn't exactly been their favorite place to play. They've lost 3 of their last 4 trips to the eastern part of the state, including a 48-45 defeat in 2019 that saw the Tigers return 2 Mac Jones interceptions for touchdowns. This will be the 86th meeting between the schools, and the Tide own a 47-37 lead. The line on this game opened with Alabama as a 19.5-point favorite, is now moved up to 20.5 a few minutes here before kickoff. I'm seeing 46% of the tickets on the Tigers as well as 55% of the money. I do like the Tigers here with the points, as my numbers have the Tide winning somewhere between 11 and 14 points. I also have a 61% chance for the Tigers to cover the spread at home. Total opened at 54.5, since moved up to 57.5. However, 28% of the tickets, but 85% of the money is on the under. With that line movement and the amount of tickets compared to the money, shows me that most people are going to be on the under today as far as the pros go. The weather's expected to be partly cloudy and in the low 60s throughout the game, so that shouldn't be a factor at all. As always, you can get all my college football plays weekly by becoming a VIP or taking advantage of promos I run regularly. I do have plays on every major American sport and offer VIP services for $2.99 a month, $99 a week, or $69 for my weekend pass, which covers you every game from Friday through Saturday through Sunday. You can find me online at gdogsports.com as well as on Twitter at gdogsports, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, as well as Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitch. Thanks again for tuning in. Enjoy the game.